And welcome SFL Nation to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And today's game is a rematch from last season's quarterfinal thriller, a playoff caliber matchup to start season 16. It's the Louisiana Revolution taking on the Vancouver Legion with the Commissioner Kevin Irvine and Mike St. Green back at SFL headquarters. Tyler Falk on stats. This is T-Roy Games, and my partner today is the great owner of the Mexico City Aztecs, Ramos Lynn. How's it going, season 9 champ?
Thank you very much, T-Roy. Very happy to be back here in the SFL Season 16, Week 1. This is two of the best rushing teams you will find in the SFL. Obviously, the Legion have Robert Redford, the veteran, and the Revolution have the current MVP in Reggie Streeter. So I think we're going to see a lot of rushing today.
And this is a rematch from the quarterfinals. Where Vancouver lost to Louisiana 42-34. Louisiana then unfortunately lost in the semifinals 21-17, just fall one game short of the championship game. Ramos, what are your keys for today's game, or what are you looking forward to for today's game?
Well, these teams have to take care of the ball. I think if they are in a third and long situation, if they are in a situation where they have to throw the ball deep down the field, these are two teams with incredible secondaries. Louisiana obviously has Tank Bennett and company that always get a ton of interceptions, and Vancouver is also really well in the back end, very good in the back end. So just avoid third and longs and keep the ball on the ground.
And Vancouver will get the ball to start this game. Matt Fiddick back to kick it off, and we're underway here in Vancouver. Ball is fielded inside the end zone, taking it to the 24-yard line by Andy Hamilton, the new kick returner for the Vancouver Legion. That's where they'll start their first possession of this game. And coming out on the field is Tom Pepper, leading his team onto the field, looking to score their first points of the game. Single back in the backfield, that's Redford. 4 wide receivers set to start the game. It'll be a handoff to Redford. He gets stuffed right away. No gain on that play. And we're going to go over the offensive stars for the Legion. Tom Pepper's the quarterback. The running back is Robert Redford. The wide receivers are Brett Killian, Kendra Hall, and Andy Hamilton. Tight ends are James Walters and Dan Daly. And the guard and the tackles, the Mike Show on the O-line, Michael Percoco and Mike Newtones. Those are your offensive stars. For the Vancouver Legion, they're facing a 2nd and 10. Pepper drops back the pass, fires over the middle, and is deflected. Great job by the Legion's defense. Great play by number 96. And it'll be Blake Craze. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Legion.
Yeah, and what this tells me, T-Roy, is that Louisiana will be in a nickel defense all game long. I mean, the Vancouver Legion went with a 2-back set and a 2 tight end set, and they still went with a nickel defense. Now they go on a dime defense to counter this 4 wide receiver look.
3rd and 10. Pepper gets the shotgun snap, fires over the middle, and it's caught. What a great jump catch by number 14, Kendra Hall. She climbed that ladder, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Yeah, coming from the Atlanta Swarm, who won earlier today against the Tulsa Desperados, as she's going to take a breather on the sideline. And Vancouver is going to be with a first down already pretty much at midfield. And this is basically what you didn't want to have as Vancouver third and longs, but a good conversion right there.
Offset eye as Pepper gives it off to Redford. He looking for the first down, got a spin move, and got tackled at the 43-yard line by Craze once again. It'll be 2nd and 3. Let's go over the defensive stars for the Revolution. Defensive ends are Derek Genko and Ross Napoli. Defensive tackles are Luther Gahn and Dante Wilder. Linebackers are Chuck Diesel and Blake Craze. Corners are Evan Offer and Roman Hood. We go over the safeties after this play for the Revolution. Quick drop, pass is complete to Brett Killian. Gets tackled out of bounds, and that will draw a flag. And oddly enough, is to get somebody who decided to talk some trash before today's game. It'll be personal foul on Evan Arthur.
Trying to make a point. I mean, it's a late hit. It's not a good play right there by Evan Arthur, but trying to intimidate a little bit of Brett Killian. He was talking a little bit before the game, so he's trying to get into Brett Killian's head.
Let's go over defense. The rest of the secondary for the Revolution, Nathan Blake and Anthony Weil are the free safeties. Strong safeties are Tank Bennett and Jeff Mellon-Ishin. Those are your defensive stars for the Revolution. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 22 of Louisiana. Pepper drops back, passes, and is caught. Pass is caught by Dan Daly, number 88, for a 2-yard gain.
Really good drive here for Vancouver, already in the red zone, and it's going to be very important to come away with points here in the first drive of the game because Louisiana can really put the points up on you. They did it last season, and they did it against Vancouver last time these two teams faced. Louisiana was able to score 42 on them.
And referee gets the carry. Nice spin move before he runs into the arms of, looks like, Blake Crace again. He's been very busy in the first drive of the game. It'll be 3rd down for the Legion.
Yeah, Blake Ray is one of the best sideline-to-sideline linebackers who has basically the size of a defensive end. He's a very, very big dude who can really stop the run.
3rd and 6 at the 18. Can they convert another 3rd down attempt? Pass is thrown over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown by the newly acquired wide receiver, Kendra Hall. And Vancouver strikes first.
Yeah, and it does look like this Louisiana defense, at least in the back end in the first drive of the game, can be had just a little bit as there's a crossing route on the near sideline, and Kendra Hall is wide open for a score. Rolleman Hood trailing by a good 3-4 yards right there, and Vancouver draws first blood, and very, very good drive again by the Legion.
That drive was an 8-play, 75-yard drive, resulting in an 18-yard touchdown pass to Kendra Hall, giving the Legion first blood. And the extra point attempt is good. They're up 7-0 on the Revolution.
Let's see how the Revolution respond. I mean, they obviously have a very potent offense on the ground with Reggie Strader, but the wide receivers are not too shabby either. And Johnny Pickler is a pretty good quarterback who, last season was more of a game manager, you could say. But, if they have to unleash him, he can be pretty effective.
And Louisiana will get their chance to strike. They get the ball inside the 20. Taken to the outside. Great return by number 88, B.E. Robo. And the Louisiana Revolution will start at their own 31-yard line. Let's go over the offensive stars for the Revolution. Johnny Pickler is the quarterback. Mr. 2K2X himself. Reggie Streeter is the running back. Wide receivers are Chase Earl, Mike Twinscrew, and B.E. Robo. Tight end is Garrison Blue. Guard is Leonard Butler Sr. Matt Bennett is the kicker. This pass is thrown over the middle. Great job by number 22, Major Key, with the deflection. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down 10 for the Revolution.
Yeah, pretty surprising, first play, it's a throw, but, this is basically what maybe Louisiana wants to do. They want to back Vancouver up so they can set up the run. With a 2nd and 10, though, they go on a little bit of a tighter set. Look out for the run to the far sideline here, T-Roy.
Offset eye towards the right for Pickler and the Revolution. As he'll drop back the pass over the middle quick, is caught for the 1st down by Chase Earl. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 49.
A really good throw right there by Johnny Pickler. It's a post route, and it's a very dangerous throw if you do not throw the ball on time. If you throw it a little bit earlier, it's probably not enough for a cut of the wide receiver. Throw it a little bit late, it could be a huge hit or even an interception. So a good job by Johnny Pickler on throwing that ball on time.
1st and 10 at the 49 for the Revolution. Pickler fires it quick. It's caught for an 8-yard gain. Pass is caught by Earl once again. 2 catches, 26 yards.
And on 3 targets. So the first 3 plays of the game go to Chase Earl, and they're trying to involve him quickly into the game, especially right there from the slot position to where you can have a mismatch, maybe with a linebacker or a safety. So a good job right there in the 2nd and 2. Let's see if Reggie Streeter can get his first carry.
So far, it's been all passes in this first possession for the Revolution, and it will continue to be that way. Pickler fires over the middle. Now it's almost picked off by Major Key. Let's go over the defensive stars real quick for the Legion. Defensive ends are Achilles Papatonis and Mike Conversion. Defensive tackle Gerald Giudice. The linebackers are Kevin Brackett and Josh Farnsey. Corners are Kyler Murray, Ashley Rose Finch, and Dean Maddox. The safeties are Major Key, Mark Lopez, and Nate Hall. Those are your defensive stars for the Legion as they prepare for a 3rd and 2 for the Revolution at their own 43. Quick pass is caught for a first down. They convert another one. Pass is caught by B.E. Robo. Nope, take that back. That is Garrison Blue, the tight end.
Yeah, and the Vancouver Legion right there showing a 4-4 defense, really expecting that run from Registrator that has not come yet. And good route right there on a stop route right in front of the linebackers.
3 wide receivers set. Registrator towards the right of Pickler as he faced a 1st and 10 at the 41 of Vancouver. Another pass, quick pass, is caught for a 5-yard gain, this time by B.E. Robo. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And so far, Louisiana kind of lulling you to sleep right there with an out route here, out route there. But, Johnny Pickler is pretty good at that, just trying to put the defense in a 4-4 situation, just like they are right now, and then going deep. But now they go only with 1 wide receiver. So is this Strader's first carry? Vancouver is ready for it.
Yeah, they're stacking the box. This will be Streeter's first carry. And he gets stuffed right away for a 1-yard gain. Tackle made by number 53, Josh Farnsey, the rookie. 17th pick overall from Birmingham.
Yeah, good play right there by the Vancouver Legion. Really making sure they have all the gaps sealed on the near sideline. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Louisiana's right there on the fringes of field goal range, so they're in scoring position. They didn't want to throw this away, but they would like to get a first down and keep this moving. Look for an out route here, T-Roy, just to get a first down.
Pickler making adjustments at the line. 2 wide receivers to the top. He's going to throw to one of them, and it's caught for a first down. He breaks the tackle and gets to the 10-yard line before he gets stopped there. What a reception by Mike Twinscrew. Will be 1st and goal at the 10. Both offenses are on fire so far to start the game.
Yeah, they really are, especially on 3rd down. It's our 2 teams that on defense really capitalize out of 3rd downs, and they can get interceptions, but very sharp today. Johnny Pickler with a very good throw, good read to the outside, and a great job by Twinscrew breaking the tackle, getting to the 1st and goal.
And everyone keep up with the SFL and his teams on social media at Simulationfl. Follow and subscribe to all the channels: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. From teams to podcasters, final scores to major highlights, SFL Social has you covered. And the great job by the defense of Vancouver, making sure that pass wasn't completed. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, the Vancouver defender dove, and I don't think he actually got a hand on it. It was clean dropped. However, that dive probably just interfered with the vision of the receiver.
It'll be 2nd and goal at the 10 for the Legion. Registrator only has 1 carry so far in this opening drive. It's been majority passes by Johnny Pickler, and he's going to throw this one. He escapes the rush, and it's picked off! And we got a chance for a pick 6 by number 23, Ashley Rose Fish, and she will get her first pick 6 of the season. Too easy for her. Touchdown Vancouver. They're up 13-0.
Yeah, exactly what you don't want as the Louisiana Revolution is basically what we said at the pregame, T-Roy, is just those kind of situations where you have to throw the ball and you throw the ball into tight coverage. This defenses will take advantage of it. And what a swing. I mean, it could have been 7-7. Now it's 14-0. And that has to be a really tough play right there to swallow if you're a Revolution fan.
That was Ashley Rose Finch, 3rd ever pick 6 of her career. Of course, 1st of the season because we just started in week 1. And Rakowski's back to kick the extra point. Low snap, but it was handled well, and it's good. Vancouver is up 14-0 after a 98-yard pick 6 by Ashley Rose Finch.
And Louisiana really has to shake this off. I mean, the worst thing that can happen here is, Pickler and company trying to get everything in one play and forcing a bad throw again. I just think they need to just stick to their game plan, run the ball a little bit, short throws, and just go from there. There's still a lot of time left on the clock.
And B.E. Robo will kick be back to return this kick. Another short one. Nice spin move before he got tackled by number 59, Ryan Green, the backup linebacker. But Louisiana will start with good field position again at their own 32 this time.
Yeah, with a 1st and 10, I mean, you have to think that this Vancouver defense, to a degree, has to be a little bit gassed, T-Roy, and they didn't use Reggie Streeter much in this previous drive, so he could be pretty successful in this second drive.
Trips to the right for Pickler, who swings out to Streeter, makes the catch and gets destroyed right away by Dean Maddox, number 33. 1 yard gain, but it cost them a trip to the shadow realm.
Yeah, they did not look gassed on that play. It's going to be a good defensive play, forcing a 2nd and 9. And man, if Vancouver can get off the field here and get the ball back, this could get pretty ugly pretty quick here for the Revolution.
It'll be 2nd and 9. Split backs in the backfield. Pickler drops back, got plenty of time, fires it to the left, and it's caught for a 1st down by Chase Earl. He's been a main go-to guy for Pickler. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 48.
Yeah, really, really good play right there by the Revolution. A good route by Chase Earl, who's been the best receiver today for the Louisiana Revolution, and a crucial one to get a 1st down and keep the chains moving close to midfield.
And we already have a scoring update from the Fort Worth Queen City game. Fort Worth is up 7-0 in the second quarter on ESN. But right now, Rich Street gets his 2nd carry, gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A 4-yard loss, and looks like Vancouver's defense is ready for Mr. 2K2X.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Vancouver made a commitment into this game where, we're going to allow 34 to beat us. I mean, maybe we are going to allow catches here and there, but 34 is not going to beat us tonight, as this looks to be pressed man coverage here at T-Roy, daring them to run.
Offset eye towards the right, and Streeter will get the ball again, and great job by the Legion defense swarming the Streeter. It takes 2 to take Streeter down, but Vancouver doesn't mind. A 1-yard gain, tackle made by Dean Maddox.
And another 3rd and long, and this is exactly what Louisiana is dreading. I mean, the fact that they have to throw the ball deep since they are nowhere close to field goal range to try to get the 1st down. They go with 3 wide receivers. Vancouver with a nickel defense here.
With split backs, Pickler fires over the middle. Is caught by Chase Earl again. Vancouver is forgetting about number 12, and he is burning them every time he gets a chance to make a catch. Another 1st down for the Revolution.
Yeah, great route and a great play right there by Chase Earl, knowing exactly what the 1st down is and just fighting forward to it, not, going east-west, just moving forward to get that 1st down, moving the chains. And again, Louisiana close to scoring position. That's not going to be a problem here for Louisiana. It's just, trying to take care of the ball.
They got Registry towards the right of Pickler. Pickler drops back to pass, gets hit as he throws, and it's picked off! This time by Major Key. That's the 2nd interception for Pickler. And Vancouver's defense is hungry today, maybe because of what Evan Arthur said earlier today.
Yeah, they are. A lot of pressure right there on that play. They send out a blitz with the inside linebacker. That was number 55, I think it was, if I was able to catch his number correctly. Kevin Brackett, the inside linebacker, 4th season with the team. And good job right there, putting enough pressure, forcing a bad throw.
We got 1 back in the backfield, 4 wide receivers set. Tom Peppers making adjustments at the line. 1st and 10 for the Legion. And Pepper fires it right away over the middle. It's caught for another 1st down by Brett Killian. And I think this is a good time to talk about what was said earlier. Evan Arthur said to Brett Killian, just a heads up, in case you didn't know, water covers 2/3 of the earth. I cover the rest. Don't be mad when your stat line reads the same as the clock once we're done with the beatdown. All zeros. Right now, the zeros belong to the Louisiana side of the scoreboard.
Yeah, for now it really does. Vancouver looking really sharp on both sides of the football here. They're going to throw again.
And it's caught for a 1st down by Brett Killian. He beat Evan Arthur. He takes it to the house. What a play. And Evan Arthur is hating on himself right now. He has fired up the Legion Vancouver's up 20-0.
Wow, what a play right there. Going to the jugular. They're not they're not running the ball, being around the bush. They're throwing it deep, and they are throwing it into Evan Arthur's direction right there with Brett Killian. I mean, these coaches knew of the tweets, and they're just trying to say, hey, you're talking, now back it up. And he's not backing it up at all, as Brett Killian already has 79 yards in the first quarter.
And that catch was for 59 yards and a touchdown. 2 plays, 79 yards. And the Legion is playing motivated today. They're up 20-0. Could be up 21-0 after this extra point, which is good. And this is a shocker right now. I was expecting a closer game. Right now, Vancouver is playing with a lot of motivation.
Yeah, they are. This is obviously far from over. Louisiana is still a very potent offense. They're very explosive. It's still very early in the game, but so far Vancouver playing flawless on both sides of the football, pretty much.
And Murkowski's kick's underway. Robo fields it inside the 15, taken to the 31-yard line. He's doing a good job giving Louisiana great field position. Now we'll see what Pickler, Streeter, and the rest of the Revolution can do to get themselves back in this game, trailing by 21.
Yeah, and again, I mean, previous drive they tried to play, they got intercepted. Keep dinking and dunking, it's fine. I mean, you can run, you can dink and dunk, it's all good. Just keep possession of the ball.
And that's a good person to dink and dunk too. Chase Earl with another catch. First down at the 43 of the Revolution, 12 yards on that reception.
Yeah, and you can tell Vancouver is also backing off pretty well to stop that big play right now that they're 21-0. So they're allowing stuff underneath. But you expect to put a little bit of pressure here on this upcoming play.
Offset eye towards the right. And Streeter will run in that direction. And he goes nowhere. Tackle made by number 57, Kavon Jackson, the backup linebacker. Streeter's having a hard time running the football so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, and the key for Vancouver right now is they are making short tackles. I mean, Regis Streeter is not breaking any tackles, and that's basically how he gets his big gains. He breaks a tackle here, spins, and gets a big yardage.
And right now, the passing game is what's saving the Louisiana offense. Pass is completed to Banky Edwards, number 89, backup tight end. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, third and very manageable situation. Expect Louisiana to throw the ball here because Regis Streeter is really not getting anything on the ground. Depending on the formation, they go with 3 receivers. Maybe another short throw to Chase Earl over the middle.
Offset eye towards the left. This will be a pass. It'll be passed to the right. Pass is caught. Toe drag swag. Successful. Completed to B.E. Robo. 1st and 10 at the Vancouver 44.
Yeah, really good throw by Pickler right there. Throwing from basically left hash all the way to the right sideline. A lot of arm strength just to get his receiver in bounds. I think that was pretty clear in bounds. I don't think we're going to get a challenge from Vancouver. So good job getting a first.
And you only need 1 foot inbounds with possession of the ball to complete a catch here in the SFL. Basically college rules. That's what Robo was able to do. Streeter will get this carry, which could be the last play of the first quarter. Another 2-yard gain. That should put Streeter in the positive. He was in negative yardage up until that carry. And folks, that's how the first quarter would end, with a shocking result of 21-0. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Twitch. Please stay tuned. And with Tyler Falk on stats, this is T-Roy Gaines with Ramos Lynn, and we're watching a shocker right now. Louisiana is trailing 21-0. They have the ball on Vancouver's side of the field to start the second quarter. And Pickler drops back to pass. Sidearms it, and it's caught for another first down. Pass is caught by Twin Screw.
Yeah, pretty shocking first quarter. Obviously, a couple of turnovers by Louisiana, and the between these two teams in points is actually bigger than what it is in yards. Vancouver with around 130 yards, Louisiana with about 120. So it's been a pretty close game as far as yardage goes, but Vancouver dominating the scoreboard, which is what matters.
And right now, the O-line is being dominated by the defensive line. Great job by the defense of Vancouver. Kevin Bracken was amongst the players tackling Streeter for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, running from east to west on that play, and this is something that Ray is pretty good at doing because he's a very quick running back. But every time you have that, those many players for Vancouver in the backfield, it's very tough to do.
Pickler drops back and he gets sacked. Combo sack. And number 71, Gerald Giudice, gets his first sack of the season.
Yeah, the defensive tackle coming from the Chicago Wildcats, good player over there with Chicago and making his presence felt already. And again, T-Roy, it's 3rd and 17. If I'm Louisiana, man, honestly, I'm throwing it short, trying to get in field goal range and try to get our first points of the game. You don't want to get another interception here.
We got 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the bottom of the screen. And Pickler does not get a chance to do anything. He gets sacked by Michael Conversion. It'll be my birthday for the down and distance, 4th and 18.
Yeah, very, very tough drive here for Louisiana. They were pretty much already in field goal range, but with a couple of sacks, they're behind field goal range. They're nowhere close to it, and they will have to punt the ball again to Vancouver. And again, they're racking out all the yards from about the 20 to the other 30-yard line, but then they're getting just absolutely stuck.
But right now, this could be a great... No! They try to do the Crawford corner kick, but the special teams representative of the Revolution takes it to the end zone, and Vancouver will start at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah. They're really struggling in every facet. I mean, on offense, on special teams, they are just not making the plays that need to be made.
And referee sidecar right to Tom Pepper as he starts this down and distance. 1st and 10 at the 20. Passes to his left. And it's caught by Killian, but he was out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and trying to attack Evan Arthur again and never back celebrating, but, maybe he has to take a look at the scoreboard for a little bit. But, good play on defense, just forcing him out of bounds for an incompletion.
It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 20. 8:58 left in this first half. Surprisingly dominated first half by the Vancouver Legion, playing motivated today. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Pepper drops back to pass, fires it to the top. What a swag-licious one-handed catch by Kendra Hall, number 14. She gets destroyed after she makes the catch by number 27. And what a play. Tank Bennett with the tackle.
And it's pretty remarkable, T-Roy, how these offensive and defensive line of Vancouver is absolutely dominating the game. And this is exactly what you need to build off a strong football team. You need to dominate on both sides of the football. Tom Pepper is getting zero pressure, literally, and Johnny Pickler has been sacked a few times already.
1st and 10 at the 45 of Vancouver. Tom Pepper drops back to pass. Quick pass over the middle, and it's picked off! That's the turnover that the Revolution needed.
Yeah, very much so.
Rollerman Hood.
Yeah, very much so. And this is exactly what Louisiana needed. Again, Tom Pepper throwing the ball into very tight coverage. It's man-to-man. There's a lot around. And I think that ball was intended to Kendra Hall, maybe, and it was just not on the same page.
And the secondary, actually the defensive squad of the Louisiana Revolution, was responsible for 45 interceptions if you add what Wild did in Arizona last season during the regular season. 6 of them was taken to the house. That is something you got to be prepared for when you go against the defensive Revolution. But right now, the Revolution's offense wasn't prepared for the Legion. Their defense is doing a tremendous job stopping Reggie Streeter. Tackle made by Mark Lopez.
Wow, T-Roy. I mean, Louisiana has more points than Reggie Streeter has yards, because even though Louisiana has 0 points, Reggie Streeter is -4 right now here in the first half.
And Pickard fires it over the middle. What a catch! Great job by Garrison Blue, number 86, climbing the ladder to make that catch.
Yeah, just mossing the safety right there, as the safety was That's major key. He was not expecting the tight end to go up high and get the catch, but a really good play, getting very close to the red zone, and Louisiana primed to score. They really need a touchdown on this drive, T-Roy.
Right now, the momentum's on their side. Can they cash this in? It's 1st and 10 at the 21, just outside the red zone. Pickler fires it to the left, and it's caught somehow. Twin screw, what a great catch. I thought that could have been picked off, but twin screw with the concentration makes the catch from a nice dot by Pickler.
Yeah, and this is exactly the type of throws that, coaches dread, because 8 out of 10 times that's intercepted, but good job, good arm strength right there by Johnny Pickler, throwing the ball into a tight window for a completion.
Offset eye towards the left. Pickler drops back to pass again, fires it, and that was almost picked off by Mark Lopez, the stat sheet stuffer. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Mark Lopez, very good job. Basically trying to cover two different players at the same time. It's the crossing route by the tight end Blue, and it's also the out route by the slot man. So good job by Lopez, having himself in position to make the play.
Lopez was tired. Chase Earl getting the ball thrown to him. That pass was intended to Earl, and Lopez didn't bite on the other receiver. That would have been a touchdown if he did, but instead, 2nd and go at the 7. Offset eye towards the left, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen for Pickler in the Revolution. He will drop back to pass, and he gets hit as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, he got hit as he threw. The ball was very wobbly, and the linebacker got a free shot on the tight end. It's a 3rd and goal at the 7. And again, T-Roy, this is where the field condenses. So you really want to throw, if it's not wide open in the end zone, you want to throw it underneath and make the wide receiver get to the end zone. You don't want to throw it into tight coverage here.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. One back in the backfield. That's Streeter. Play action pass to him. He fires to the top. One-handed catch is caught for the touchdown by B.E. Robo. And Louisiana gets the score that they needed.
Yeah, and that was wide open. That was really wide open on the far sideline. The corner and the linebacker right there just not going deep enough. I don't know if they were expecting some sort of stop route or something like that, but good job by Louisiana. Good throw by Pickler, and now it's only a 2-touchdown game. And again, with this explosive offense, 2 touchdowns is not that much.
And that was B.E. Robo's 4th touchdown of his career. Very important one because it helped cuts into this deficit. If this extra point is good by Finnick, it'll be a 14-point deficit, and it's good. Vancouver's up 21-7. And everyone, Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League. Visit sector6apparel.com or our website at simulationfl.net for replica team jerseys and completely customized jackets, flags, t-shirts, and more that help each team stand out from their opponents. Get the gear that the fans wear with Sector 6 and the SFL. As this kick by Bennett is taken inside the 5 by Hamilton. Gets to the 20. A very good return to the 24-yard line. And that's where the Legion will start, Ramos, 1st and 10.
Yeah, and still 7 minutes left in the first half. Vancouver would like to have a very long drive. Just try to milk the clock as much as possible, and obviously come away with points at the end of it. They're going with a 2 wide receiver set. Look for a quick out right here to the slot man.
1st and 10 at the 24. Reference lone setback. He was to the right, but they're going to pass it to the left, and it's caught for a 1st down by Hall and more. She gets to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 there. 4 receptions for Hall for 86 yards and 1 great touchdown so far.
Yeah, great play right there. It's an easy read completion right there by Kendra Hall, getting a 1st down. She's having a great first half here with Vancouver. So moving the chains, and the Legion offense just keeps on being tremendous so far.
We have a scoring update. Fort Worth is up 14-0 in the 2nd quarter over Queen City. Right now it's 21-7 here in Vancouver as Pepper quick pass, and that was almost picked off by The man who is currently 15th in the league all-time interceptions, Anthony Wow. He almost had one there.
Yeah, that was very, very close from being intercepted. And Tom Pepper, man, he needs to take care of the ball. Right now is not a shootout still. I mean, it's not a 21-21 game where you really need to score every single time. You have a 2-touchdown lead. Just slow the pace of the game a little bit.
It'll be second down, excuse me. Quick pass to Repper. He gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, really good play right there by Hood, who has had a couple really good drives back to back with an interception and now with great tackle at the line. You know, it's very dangerous when you have Redford just running free into your secondary. So good job on tackling him at the line of scrimmage.
Third down for the Legion. 4 wide receivers set. One back in the backfield. That's Redford. Play action pass to him. Pepper fires over the middle and it's picked off again. Wyo gets his 42nd interception of his career in Vancouver. Throws a costly interception.
Yeah, great play. Great job by Anthony Wyo, just playing that center fielder position, exactly recognizing the post route, going up for the interception. And again, you know, as I was saying a couple of drives ago, all Louisiana needs is to get that first score, and the defense is going to do their job. I mean, the defense is famous for taking the ball away, and they do it again.
As a unit, they have taken the ball for a career 171 times, if you count what Wild did. What a catch! That almost was picked off. Instead, number 89, Banky Edwards, makes a great behind-the-back catch.
Yeah, great catch. Johnny Pickler again throwing the ball into a very tight space. He's really trusting his receivers. He got decked as he was throwing the ball, and that could have easily been a pick six had the ball been just a couple of inches to the left, T-Roy, but a good throw, good catch, and a first down for Louisiana.
At their own 45, with 5:14 left in this first half. The momentum's curling on the side on the team wearing white and green, the Revolution. And that pass is, luckily, it wasn't called a fumble. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Revolution.
Yeah, and the pressure keeps on coming here for Vancouver. It's just relentless pass rushing, 4 defensive linemen coming after the quarterback, and they are sending also a linebacker in these situations. So that's 5-on-5, and the Vancouver defensive line is overwhelming the Louisiana offensive line.
2 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. Reggie Streeter to the left of Pickler, who drops back to pass. Scoots up, but gets sacked. Runs out of time. Number, I want to say that's 92, Mike Coverson with the sack.
Yeah, and that's the 3rd sack, or actually 4th sack of the day here by the Vancouver defense. Louisiana still has no sacks and really no pressure, and that's what really is making the difference so far in this first half.
3 wide receiver set, 2 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Split backs in the backfield for Pickler on this 3rd and 13. Fires over the middle and is caught for a first down by Chase Earl. Once again, Mr. Klesch.
Yeah, tremendous route here by Chase Earl. Great throw right there by Johnny Pickler, not putting his receiver in harm's way, throwing the ball high. He throws the ball low, so he avoids a big contact from the safety. Move of the chains in Louisiana, man. I mean, they have been overwhelmed a little bit here and there, but they look a little bit in control.
And Streeter still struggling to make a big run. He gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. Great game tackle by the Legion. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 indeed, and it's going to be interesting for Louisiana to see what's their approach. Do they keep running the ball, keep trying it? Do they throw the ball short, try to get into field goal range, or they try to get those explosive plays again?
Streeter gets the carry, goes up the middle, breaks the first tackle, breaks the second. He has open road ahead, breaks another tackle before he finally gets pushed out of bounds at the 11-yard line. That's the Reggie Streeter that the Louisiana Revolution know and loves.
Yeah, that's the MVP right there. As he breaks 3 tackles right there. I mean, it's a good defense plan here for Vancouver. They have enough guys there to make the stop. It's just the execution was not the best by that defense, making short tackles, and Louisiana very, very close from scoring 7 again.
And Great job by Farnsey, number 53 of the Legion, to make sure Streeter does not get in that end zone. But that's not after the damage was done. They're in the red zone once again. The Revolution, 30 yards rushing on 9 carries for Streeter. This is 1st and 10 at the 11. Pickler drops back. Sidearms into the end zone. It's picked off. Tip drill successful. Pass is picked off by Ashley Rose Fish. That's her 2nd of the game.
Yeah, and again, T-Roy, this is exactly what Louisiana has to avoid. They have everything to just go down the field and score points, but they keep throwing the ball into tight coverages where they are not supposed to throw the ball to, and they have left about 14 points on the board already here in the first half because of it.
It's 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first half. Momentum may have gone back to the Legion side. It's 1st and 10. Reffers alone back in the backfield, but Pepper will drop back to pass. It will be a swing pass to Reffer. Nice spin move. They'll get him the 1st down. That's 2 spin moves before he gets tackled at the 32-yard line. Robert Reffer's like, hey, feed me the ball. Let me do something here.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to give the ball to your playmaker and allow him to do something in the open field. He has no blockers in front of him. He's the only Legion player on the screen for a good 5 seconds right there. Even there, I mean, there's no blocking down the field, but Reffer just makes it happen.
Man, I got to take some lessons on making people miss from Redford there. What a great play to make this 1st and 10 at the 32 with 2:53 left in the first half. 4 wide receiver set. Redford's the lone setback, sidecar right to Pepper. He will fire over the middle, and that was a dangerous pass. Pass is intended to Kendra Hall. Great job by the secondary of the Revolution.
Yeah, great job. And that's the same play that they scored on the first touchdown, T-Roy, is that post route to Kendra Hall. It worked perfectly fine in the first quarter, but Louisiana has adjusted to it, and a good stop right there.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line. Same formation. Pepper is in a shotgun formation. He'll get the snap. Drops back quick. Fires over the middle. Caught by Andy Hamilton for a 2-yard gain. The momentum of the catch have him go the wrong way. It'll be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, he tried to reverse field a little bit, but good job by the Louisiana defense. Stop 3rd and 8. And again, you know, Vancouver, even if they throw the ball deep here, I don't think it's too bad because it will be technically a punt in this kind of situation on the field. But I would just keep it underneath.
Play action pass to Redford. Fires over the middle. It's caught by Rick Killian over Evan Arthur again. They flipped the field on one pass to be 1st and 10 at the 26 of the Revolution.
I think Evan Arthur was peeking in the backfield just for a tad second, and Brett Killian wide open. That's about 3 steps right there, T-Roy, of being wide open. And the man said he was going to have zeros across the board. Well, he's got 118 yards catch.
In the first half, and that's how we reached the 2-minute warning on a great catch by Killian. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Twitch with the Legion up 21-7. It's 1st and 10 at the 26 of Louisiana. Offset I towards the right for Pepper. 3 wide receiver set. He will drop back the pass. Quick pass over the middle. Caught before he gets taken to the shadow realm. Dan Daly with the catch. Tackle made by number 96, Blake Craves.
Let me take a look at the updated numbers. And we talked a little bit. Had to take care of the ball. You know, basically the over-under, I was saying about 7 for interceptions. And it was just basically who can take care of the ball the best. And Vancouver just a little bit better on that regard.
And they will get a touchdown on that pass. What a dot by Pepper to Dan Daly. And the Vancouver Legion will have a 20-point lead again.
Yeah, that's a big man throw right there by Tom Pepper. Just not taking the check down, not taking the easy throw, going up top to the tight end, leads him to the end zone. He gets a big hit, but the Vancouver Legion are on the board again.
And with that play, that's Dan Daly's 26th touchdown of his career. And He has just gone over 3,600 yards receiving for his career. Congratulations to Dan Daly. Extra point by Rakowski is good, and the Legion are up by 21 again.
Yeah, this was a very good statement drive for Vancouver. It was a 5-minute drive, and basically you could have thought, it's going to be a long drive. Maybe they can get a couple, 3 points, or just punt the ball and take it to the half with a 2-touchdown lead. No, they go right down the field with big throws, and again they're up 21.
This is a very important 2-minute drill for the Revolution. B. Robo gets it inside the 10, takes it to the 29-yard line. Believe it or not, that's the worst field position that the Revolution has to start this game. For this whole game. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 29.
Yeah, and it's crucial to see what Louisiana can do, T-Roy, in this drive. If they can get the ball into field goal, get 3 points, it doesn't sound like much, but that gives you a little bit of momentum going to the half and just reduces the lead a little bit. So, very important drive here.
And Pickler, quick pass, and that was caught by Chase Earl for a 9.5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and inches, but they have to hurry up because the clock is running.
Yeah, they are not hurrying it up just yet. I mean, I will say that if the next play is tackle in bounds, they will call a timeout. But too much patience here for Louisiana.
Pickler has thrown over 200 yards in this first half. This will be a handoff to Streeter, who gets stuffed. It'll be 3rd and inches, and now they'll hurry up. A short loss on the game.
Yeah, they need to get this first down, T-Roy.
And Strickland will get a chance to do so. And he does not go north and south. He gets tackled for a 2-yard loss by Dean Maddox. And I am very surprised that the Legion's defense is basically been in Reggie Streeter's face this whole first half.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised, T-Roy, that 3rd and inches you decide to run the ball again instead of just throwing a short pass to get a first down. Vancouver seems to be content with it. They're not going to call a timeout and go to the half with a 21-point lead.
Walter Melanishin is back to kick this punt for the Revolution. This should be the last play of the first half. It'll be a fair catch called, and that's how this first half ends, with the Vancouver Legion motivated, up by 21. It's 28-7 here in the first half in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And last year, everyone, the Vancouver Legion, the SFL, and the world lost a great man. Rich Pratchard passed away during season 15. He was a great man, great husband, and a great father, and he was equally as great in the SFL as a player and commentator. This is the Legion's first home game without Rich on the field. The Legion retired Rich's number 86 and put his uniform in the Sector 6 store. All team profits from Rich Pratchard's jersey sales will be donated back to the SFL. I spoke to the owner of the Legion, Andy Hamilton, on Thursday about bringing on Kendra Hall in Rich's place. He said our goal is not to replace Rich. We have to field a wide receiver too, obviously, but Rich earned and will always have a place on our team and in our hearts. Kendra is her own person. She is incredibly valued on this team. She has a really tough seat on the bench, sitting where he used to, but she's doing it in a respectful and honorable way, which is why we knew she is perfect for this family we're building in Vancouver. Rich Pratchard finished his career playing in last season's All-Star game. His career stats are 284 receptions for 4,681 yards, averaging 16.5 yards per catch with 38 TDs. And the end of the third quarter is usually reserved for 2 things: putting your 4s up and putting your 86s up in honor of Rich Pratchard. We will miss you, Rich. You'll always be in our hearts. And right now, Ramos, Kendra Hall, she's doing a great job today. Over 80 yards receiving on 4 receptions with 1 touchdown. And she's making a huge impact coming from Atlanta.
Yeah, and she really has set the tone of the game from the very start. T-Roy, they went to Kendra Hall to start the game. That was the first touchdown, and then Brett Killian basically has been the guy in the second half who took over. But this is a very strong wide receiver for Andy Hamilton. Got his first catch of his career, and then they have also a couple of tight ends. Dan Daly with a touchdown, so they're doing a really good job of just spreading it out, and Tom Pepper has looked pretty good. Aside those 2 interceptions, he's 13 out of 19, more than 240 yards passing, and already
Right now, this would be a perfect opportunity for the Revolution to march down the field and score. They'll get the ball first. They're trailing by 21. Remember, the biggest deficit in SFL history is more than 21 points. We'll see if the Revolution can heat up and catch fire, as Damon Simeon likes to say, as they will get the ball first to start the second half. Fielded inside the 20 by B.E. Robo. Bounces outside and gets tackled. Get his head taken off by Austin Hanson of the Legion. That's where the Revolution will start this possession at their own 29.
Yeah, incredibly important drive here for Louisiana. Their second half, if they can drive down the field, get a touchdown on the board, that's really going to increase their chances to come back into this game.
2 wide receivers to the top of your screen. 1 to the bomb. I formation for the Revolution. As Pickler will drop back to pass. Steps up. Passes over the middle. Caught by Twin Screw to the 43-yard line of Louisiana. Major Key with the tackle. Will be 1st and 10 at the 43.
Yeah, good first play right there. It's a simple 2-3 step drop back here for Johnny. Slant route to Twin Screw. Right on the soft coverage of the defense, and a good first down.
At the third quarter of the Fort Worth Queen City game, Fort Worth is up 14-0 over Queen City. Right now, Vancouver's up 28-7 with the Revolution with the ball. Reggie Streeter gets the carry, breaks the first tackle, but the Legion defense does a good job swarming towards him, but not after a 5-yard gain. He's a little bit slow getting up. It'll be 2nd and 5.
A good run right there to put a 2nd and shorter. And just as a breaking news right here, Queen City just scored their first points of the game, so it is 14-7 as the Corsairs just make it a little bit closer.
Now it's 2nd and 5 with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. Pickler drops back, sides arm it. It's caught. We have a flag on the play though. Chase Earl makes the catch. We got to figure out whose the flag is on.
That's a PI on the defense, T-Roy. I think the linebacker interfered with the receiver.
And ref 62 agrees. Penalty was against Josh Farnsey, number 53. Penalty was declined. Be 1st and 10 for the Revolution.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. It was just kind of like a pick play, and the receiver just basically drew that flag, made the catch either way. Chase Earl, as he's been the best player for the for the Revolution offense tonight.
We got Streeter towards the right of Pickler. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Quick pass, and it is dropped. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Revolution.
Yeah, yet more pressure here by Vancouver as we highlight Gerald Giudice. He's been really, really good in the middle of that defense, just putting pressure on the quarterback and not allowing Reggie Streeter to get anything up the middle. Basically, his yardage has been to the right tackle, behind the right tackle, but nothing through the middle.
All right, be 2nd and 10. I formation towards the right. Reggie Streeter breaks the first tackle. He gets the first down. What a great job by Streeter, making sure he doesn't get tackled for a loss, and he turns it to a nice 12-yard gain.
Yeah, sure is. And again, they had him absolutely stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but Reggie Streeter behind that right tackle again gets a good yardage for a first down, and Louisiana now in scoring position.
Let's get a little chat shout-outs. We got Jeff Melanishin in chat with Tim Hacksaw, 91, Rizabit, The Rapid Raccoon, Ethan Kai, 66, Doug Dave, 33. Amongst others, we got Streeter with the carry towards the right side again. Breaks the first tackle. Breaks another one. That one takes him out of bounds. Mark Lopez pushed him out, but not after a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, yet another very good play here by the Revolution as they are stretching this defense. They're making them run sideline to sideline, and It's been a pretty long drive already here for the Revolution. Maybe not in time, but it's been a good amount of plays. And this Vancouver defense looks a little bit tired.
And this will be another carry to Streeter. He makes the first man miss before he gets combo tackled by Ashley Rose Finch, and Kavon Jackson will be 3rd and 1.
It's going to be very interesting to see if Louisiana just sticks to the run and tries to get this yard. T-Roy, let's take a look at this formation here. It looks like an offset formation. I think they're going to run it here.
Let's see. It'll be an offset eye towards the left. It'll be a run up the middle by Streeter, who gets the first down. As Cam called you last season, Ramos, you're Ramos the Damas. Great prediction there. 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Thanks. And again, you take a look at the middle of Tessie. Stop Streeter for the most part. Right, it was a little bit late. He made the tackle, but about 3 yards past line of scrimmage.
Pickler has plenty of time, but time ran out. Tackle made by Coverson. Another sack. Will be 2nd and 14 after the 4-yard loss.
And I'm telling you, Mike Coverson this is his 2nd year in the league. 6'6", 270. That guy can really bend the edge for his size. Look at that. It's not very common that a guy 270 can bend the edge like that. That's more destined to the outside linebackers that are like 250, 245, something like that. But good agility right there by number 92.
That's his 3rd sack in the game. He has 4 tackles for loss. We have a penalty, so this is a free play. Pass is fired over the middle, and that is almost caught. Pass was intended to Garrison Blue. If he would have caught that, this penalty would have been declined, but they'll have to accept the penalty. Papa Thomas went offsides, number 77.
Great job by Johnny Pickler taking a shot after having, he knows he has a free play, so he can go to the end zone with no penalty, and that's just a catch you have to make if you're the tight end, Garrison Blue. But I'm sure he will have another chance later on in the game.
And the Revolution lives to fight another day. After that missed opportunity for a touchdown. 2 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Split backs in the backfield on this 2nd and 9. Pass is fired over the middle, and it's dropped. Mark Lopez was able to disrupt the pass. Intended to Mike Twinscrew will be 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, good play right there again by Vancouver. Just jarring the ball loose. They are allowing the players to get just a little bit open, but as soon as they catch the ball or they try to catch the ball, there's a defender right there to make a big hit.
3rd and 9. A very important 3rd down for the Revolution. Can they extend this drive and get themselves back in the game? 7:13 left in the 3rd quarter. Pickler passes over the middle. What a catch by Mike Twinscrew. That's what they needed. A nice long drive that resulted in 6 points.
Yeah, great play. Great throw by Johnny Pickler. That's one of his best throws tonight, as he has a clean pocket, throws the ball right over the defender in a very tight window, and Mike Twinscrew does a good job of catching the ball in bounds, both feet in bounds, for a good score.
Dot by Pickler. That was a 12-play, 74-yard drive for the Revolution, resulting with a 15-yard touchdown pass. Finnick is back to kick the extra point and cut this lead down to 14. It is 28-14. The Revolution is trailing. The Legion will get the ball shortly, and tomorrow on the Florida Fans Network includes some teams and old faces. The DC Dragons are back after winning Season 5's championship, and London hopes to slay the Dragon, while San Diego and Los Angeles start anew in California, along with other action around the league. Coverage starts at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The SFL on FTF. Football season is only just beginning, and was just beginning for the Legions. Their first possession of the second half. They'll get the ball with 7:05 left. That was almost a 4-minute drive by the Revolution.
A very good one to set the tone on offense, getting within 2 scores. Also, later tonight, we still have more SFL action. T-Roy. Lone Star faces Florida is one of the games. It's going to be very interesting to see how that shakes out.
Right now, we got a fumble on the play, and the momentum is still on the Revolution side. Anthony Wild recovers the fumble, and now the Revolution has great field position to start their next possession.
Wow, what a play right there. And that's Blake Grace. And again, this is the man who's been all over the field here for Louisiana. And Wayo, who already has an interception, makes the recovery for a first down. And man, Louisiana has a first down on the 23. They are already in scoring position. And when you get taught, T-Roy, when you get a play like this, go to the jugular, and they go in a shotgun formation. Let's see if they try to go to the end zone here.
Two wide receivers to the top of your screen, one to the bottom, split backs in the backfield as Pickler's in the shotgun formation. He gets the snap, and he runs out of time. A coverage sack, and coverage sack. Coverson actually forces Pickler to throw the ball incomplete, so that's not a sack. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and he tried to go to the jugular and try to capitalize out of the fumble. However, good job by Mike Coverson again, man. He's been all over Johnny Pickler's face, and he's not stopping. Look at that, the left defensive end, or right defensive end, rather.
Same formation, this time being carried to Streeter, who hops over one man, gets combo tackle after a 6-yard gain. Tackle made by Kean Lopez. Will be 3rd and 4.
You know, and then for Louisiana, the very important thing is getting points off of the fumble. Even if it's a field, there's so much time left on the clock that really does help you. So just don't make a bad mistake. They have thrown 2 interceptions in the red zone already. Just secure some points.
Pickler, quick pass, is caught for a first down. And the pass is caught by Chase Earl. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. The Revolution can still get a first down without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And here's the thing for Louisiana. They have to establish this run here in the 3rd quarter, because for the 4th quarter, they can really have this Vancouver defense tired. And that's going to be key.
Right now, they're going to try to establish a run. Streeter bounces outside, and that may have cost him. He was lucky to get to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Max. Will be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good job by Maddox, just staying on his lane, making sure he made a short tackle, because he was the last line of defense. If he doesn't make the tackle, it's a touchdown for Reggie Streeter. So a really good job on making a short tackle.
2 wide receivers to the left of Pickler, 1 to his right. Split backs in the backfield. And this will be a carry for Streeter. And he gets stuffed right away by Josh Farnsey, number 53. No gain on that carry. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Yes, indeed. And this is a very tricky situation. 10 with the ball at the 11. So as you say, you could still get a 1st and goal technically. But this is almost like a third and goal. The likelihood of getting a play going to the 1-yard line is not very high.
Pickler. Quick pass over the middle, and that was almost picked off. That's going to cost them, the Legion, some points. Major Key could have had an interception to the house. Instead, Matt Finnick will get a chance to cut into this deficit again.
Yeah, very lucky right there. The Louisiana Revolution coming away with a field goal attempt finally, because that easily could have been intercepted. And I'm not sure if that would have been a pick 6. Probably yes with his speed. But at least just shutting down that Louisiana offensive drive.
This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt by Matt Finnick. And the kick is underway, and it's good. So the Legion cut into the deficit some more. It's now 28-17. They are trailing by 11. And Ramos, looks like the momentum is still on the Revolution side. Will Robert Redford be able to shake off the cobwebs after that fumble and get himself back in this game?
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, the likelihood of Robert Redford fumbling the ball twice in one game is not particularly high. So, if I'm the coaching staff of Vancouver, I'm just giving the ball to him on 1st down. Just at least on 1st down for him to get some confidence back and try to establish your offensive drive.
And Phoenix kick is underway. A nice kick, fielded inside the 5 by Andy Hamilton. He takes it to the 30. And that's where he'll be stopped there. He looks like he had a hole to the left. Great return, but great special teams tackle by number 20, the backup halfback, Nathan Smith of the Revolution. The Legion will start at their own 30.
Yeah, good play. Good return right there by Vancouver, putting the ball at the 30. Not too shabby, sorry. And they're going in a very tight formation, Theory. So therefore, going to Robert Redford off the far sideline, I will say.
Power I. One wide receiver to the top of the screen. And it'll be a carry to Redford, and he gets stuffed right away. It looked like he had a chance, but that hole closed up quickly. Break Craze was the first to get there.
Craze has been awesome tonight. Basically, he has a man-to-man responsibility with Robert Redford. It seems everywhere Redford goes, number 96 is right there. And the 2nd and 10, they will go 3 wide receivers. Do they dare to throw the ball down the field here, T-Roy?
They're going to try. Nope, it's going to be a quick pass. Out route to Andy Hamilton is caught for a 9-yard gain, be 31.
Good play right there to put in a 3rd and very short. Tom Pepper now 263 on the day. 3rd and 1. I mean, you have a very good running back, T-Roy, but honestly, I will throw the ball again here on 3rd and short.
Maybe a swing pass to Redford. We'll see. Pepper has 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. It'll be a play action pass. Pepper made one man miss, and it's caught by Kendra Hall. She's going to score her 2nd touchdown of the day. The defense got caught looking at Redford on that play action pass, and they got burned.
Yeah, I mean, and this has been a continuous trend here for Louisiana, T-Roy. They have been terrible stopping the deep throws today, as Anthony Wayo, again, peeking in the backfield, thanks to that play action, and Kendra Hall just runs right past them. Easy score here for Vancouver as they regain the momentum and another 17, soon to be 18-point lead.
That was a 3-play, 70-yard drive, a 61-yard dot from Tom Pepper to Kendra Hall, resulting in 6 points. And with this extra point attempt by Rakowski, could be 7, and extra point is good. It is 34-17. The Legion regains the momentum. Nice way to answer the drive after fumbling the ball on the previous possession and only giving up 3 points to Revolution. They get 7 on their next possession, Ramos.
Yeah, and we knew this was going to be like basketball on grass, T-Roy. I mean, these are 2 offenses that get points on the board, and so far we have 52 with 15 minutes left in the game.
Short kick is fielded inside the 15 by B.E. Robo. He takes it to the 32 before he gets stuffed, and that's where the Revolution will start their next possession. And Louisiana leads this series 3-1. They have met 2 times last season. Of course, the most recent one in the season 15 quarterfinals, where the Revolution won 42-34. Now, Streeter had a huge day, 29 carries for 328 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's being held in check in today's game. We'll see what Pickler can do. He's going to do a quick pass to Chase Earl, put someone in the spin cycle before he gets tackled at the 41. He now has over 110 yards receiving. It'll be 2nd and 1 after that 9-yard reception.
Yeah, those are great plays to establish your drive, T-Roy. Is getting 9 yards, making 2nd and short, and make it an easier first down to convert. I'm looking forward to another run to the far sideline.
And they will go in that direction. And Streeter was able to get the first down. He looked like he had a chance to bust a long run, but great job by the Legion defense making sure he doesn't do so. But it's still 1st and 10 at the 46.
Yeah, very good job at sealing the edge and making sure he can get cleanly untouched past the first down marker, and a good play on the game on that play.
1st and 10. Pickler drops back the pass, fires it over the middle, and it's picked off! Wow. What a play by Major Key! And the momentum is still clearly on the side of the team wearing white and navy blue.
Yeah, I guess you can say he has been a major key of this success of the Vancouver Legion defense. What a play! I mean, again, he knows exactly where he has to be positioned in to make the interception, gets inside of the receiver and makes a great catch. It's not easy for a defensive back to make a catch like.
The last time the Legion defeated the Louisiana Revolution is when they were the Pharaohs. Right now, we see Reffert put a couple people in the spin cycle, almost had a chance to take that one for a long game, but he gets tackled for a 1-yard gain. But the last time Vancouver won was season 14, 41-16 against the Den New Orleans Sparrows. They're trying to get their second win, and they keep this up, they will.
Yeah, I will keep running the ball, T-Roy, or swinging the pass, like swing passes, just to keep Redford. Go ahead.
Ooh, and he has a chance to take it. What a run! He has open road ahead. Can Craze make the tackle? He will not. What a run by Robert Redford. He is now six in touchdown runs in his career. What a way to get sixth place.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you keep the ball to Robert Redford, you can tire this Louisiana defense, and you can milk the rest of the clock since you have all the momentum in the world. And just like that, they throw a stretch play, and the Louisiana defense was unable to make a stop.
Redford is officially tied for sixth place with that long touchdown run. That's his 81st touchdown of his career. He ties Ash Odom in sixth place. Congratulations, Robert Redford. One more, he will take over that spot. Extra point attempt is up and it's good. And the Vancouver Legion may have firm control of this game. They're up 42-17 after that huge Robert Redford touchdown run.
Yeah, and if you're Louisiana now, T-Roy, obviously you need to score on this drive a touchdown. So you have to do whatever it takes. You can still rely on Reggie Streeter a little bit because he's your biggest weapon, but you really have to now throw the ball down the field. If it gets intercepted, it is what it is.
And that return was taken to the 30-yard line by Tank Bennett this time. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 30. If Streeter gets involved, I guess it's going to have to be through the passing game, Ramos. They are in a huge deficit as in the Revolution. We'll see if they can get themselves back in this game. 67 yards for a guy who ran over 2,000 yards last season is very shocking, but the Legion has done a great job swarming Streeter, only giving up one big run. Pickler will pass it to Earl. It's caught for a 6-yard gain, tackle made by Lopez.
Yeah, and this has been the biggest deficit so far for Louisiana. It's now 20 points. They were down 21-0, then 28-7, but now 25 points is their biggest deficit, and no more mistakes for them is pretty obvious.
Yeah, that the play follows to get themselves back in this game. We'll see if the Revolution can do so. Streeter will get the carry, and he gets swarmed at the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Revolution.
3rd and 2 with the ball at the 39. Again, a passing situation. Basically, T-Roy here, all downs are passing downs for Louisiana. You can still swing it out to him, to Streeter here and there, but mostly it's passing. Look for another out right here to the slot guy.
And quick pass over the middle is caught for a 1st down. Pass is caught by Garrison Blue, and the drive will stay alive. They are now at their own 48-yard line.
Yeah, really good design right there. It's a slant route to the tight end. Good protection given to Johnny Pickler as Garrison Blue gets in front of the safeties, makes a catch, and gets a 1st down. If Louisiana scores, that's going to be 42-23. Probably you will get a 2-point conversion to take it down to 17 points. But still, ways to go.
Well, we'll give it to Streeter on this one, and he gets stuffed only for a 2-yard gain. They're trying to get Reggie Streeter the ball, get him heated up, but it's just not working for them.
Yeah, really not working. The Vancouver Legion have basically spent all their efforts and all their coaching mentality in stuffing number 34, and it has worked brilliantly so far. I mean, Reggie Streeter has had a couple of big runs, but other than that, Vancouver's defense has been lights out.
Well, this is another quick pass to Chase Earl. He's been living inside the middle of the Vancouver Legion secondary, converting first downs. That's another one from him.
Yeah, that was Chase Earl's 11th catch of the game as we finish in the third quarter.
With the score, Vancouver 42, Louisiana 17. Put your 4s up and put your 86s up. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Twitch. Please stay tuned. With Cameron Irvine and Mike St. Green back at SFL headquarters, Tyler Falk on stats. This is T-Roy Games with Ramos Lynn. And we're watching what has to be one of the biggest shockers of week one. The Legion up 42-17, but we got a pass completed to Blue for another first down at the 42-yard line of the Legion. They trying to get back on track.
Another good throw right there by Johnny Pickler, moving the safety with his eyes, going to the right side. Garrison Blue with a good catch in a first down. Major Key with 2 interceptions, and Louisiana has to avoid that deep middle of the field where the whole safety is, in this case Major Key.
And they will drop back the pass. Pickler passes over the middle. Caught for a touchdown. Mike Twinscrew gets another one. And they'll cut this deficit. It's now 42-23.
Wow, I just said you have to avoid the plays where the whole safety is. Basically, the whole safety is when the free safety just plays center fielder and gets deep. But a good job by Johnny Pickler throwing the ball exactly where he needed to for a really good touchdown. And they will kick the extra point, so they will make it an 18-point game.
Now, Ramos, you said earlier that they should be going for 2. I would agree with you. At this point, they need to get every point they can as soon as possible. Right now, they're going to settle for a Matt Finnick extra point attempt. And it's up, and it's good. It is now 42-24. The Legion up with 10 minutes, 31 seconds left in this game. And next Saturday, everyone, on 11 Sports Network and the FTF Twitch channel, the Los Angeles Lycans visit Houston, and Lone Star travels to Carolina in a pair of reunion games for players. Then Jacksonville and Florida renewed their battle for the Sunshine State, and St. Louis hosts Queen City. Coverage starts at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. The SFL on 11 Sports football season is only just beginning. Andy Hamilton able to take that kick to the 29-yard line where the Legion will start their next possession.
And from here, it's keeping the ball on the ground. You have to make Robert Redford run this defense out of their stadium. I mean, it's going to be a matter of running the ball on first and second down at very least, and then on third down, depending on the situation, you can maybe throw a little bit short passes.
Oh, they want to go for the jugular right now. It's caught. What a play. They just flipped the field on one pass to Doug Day. First and 10 at the Louisiana 40. Dan Daly, excuse me.
Yeah, that's a play where Dan Daly runs a deep post route, and there is no hole safety. I mean, there's nobody there. I think that was a cover 2, and just in the middle of the field, no safety help. Easy completion for Vancouver, and they are pretty close from being in scoring position yet again, T-Roy.
And we got a scoring update in the fourth quarter. Queen City's up by 3, 17-14. Right now, Robert Redford put 2 people on the spin cycle, carry defenders to the 36-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6 after that 4-yard gain.
And again, it's important to see if Vancouver first can get into scoring position, that is field goal range, and then go from there. Now, this is a team in Vancouver that does not have a star kicker, which is like a highly paid kicker. They have another kicker in their roster. Go ahead.
Ooh, and what a couple of good spin moves before I get PTSD with Anthony Wild taking Robert Redford to the shadow realm. But not after a nice game, be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, so as I was saying, they do not have, a high paid kicker, which, doesn't mean that cannot do the job. It just means that, probably he's not as good as other kickers around the league.
But right now, their offense has been on fire since the beginning of this game. We got a quick pass. It's caught by Dan Daly. for a first down. It'll be first and 10 at the 23.
Yeah, but Vancouver doesn't care about no field goals. They want to score touchdowns. They have 6 already in this game, as it's been all TDs for the Legion, trying to get their 7th touchdown of the game. And let's see if they can do it.
They're going to continue to pass the ball. Pepper throws it, and it's picked off.
Oh,
We got a chance for a pick six. That's Blake Craze. Can he beat the linebacker? No. I mean, the lineman, great tackle by number 66, Michael Percoco, but the Revolution got the turnover they needed.
man, I'm telling you, Blake B. Craze has been unbelievable today. Just making run-stopping plays and now getting an interception. What an athletic play by a big guy, getting his hands up. Because normally when you have a big guy, T-Roy, they normally body catch it. But this guy just stretches out his arms and makes him look like he's Mike Twinscrew or something. Good play, and Louisiana is not dead yet.
And that's Craze's 10th interception of his career, and it couldn't come in a better time for the Revolution. It'd be first and 10 at Vancouver's 49-yard line, where Streeter will get the carry, and he gets stuffed for a 2-yard loss. And tackle made by Coverson. Oh, sorry, I take that back. Papatonis. It'll be second down and 12.
And he's averaging just 3 yards per carry, a registrator. This is a man that basically was averaging double that amount last season, if not more than that. And Vancouver has just been all over that backfield.
Streeter will get another carry, and he gets his back destroyed. Tackle made by D. Maddox. It'll be third and 10 after that 2-yard gain. And just going off of what you just said, Ramos, he did average 6.3 yards per carry in Streeter. Last season was his second season over 2,000 yards in his career. He did it in season 14 with the London Knights before he came over here to the Revolution. But he's been held in check by the Legion. We got a quick pass, and it's caught by Chase. Nope. That is B.E. Robo, excuse me. It'll be first and 10 at the 28.
Yeah, that's Robo. Great route by Robo, just getting around the corner, and a great by Johnny Pickler, just where his receiver can get to the football. And Louisiana moving the ball again. Man, Tiro, if they can score right now, they still have about 6+ minutes to only get 2 scores, which is not impossible at all.
But they do have to hurry up with just 7 minutes left in this game. Pickler making adjustments at the line. Then he drops back to pass. He has a wide open receiver. That's Chase Earl for a 6-yard gain. He gets tackled inbounds, so the clock will continue to roll. Tackle made by Finch.
Getting into the red zone, which has actually been kind of a problem here for Louis in this game, just a little bit. You know, they've been able to score a couple times, but the other times they've been intercepted. So they need to be very careful.
I formation, 2 wide receivers to the left for Louisiana. Pickler drops back to pass, steps up, passes to his right, tipped and almost picked off. Tip drill for Revolutions was unsuccessful. Lucky for them, Max had a chance to pick it off.
Those are the scary ones, T-Roy, because when you have that situation, one receiver in that side, if it's tipped and intercepted, that's a pick 6. Like, there's no way anybody stops him because the whole offensive players are on the other side of the field. So Louisiana catching a monster break right there.
That's how the scoring started for the Legion with a pick 6 by Ashley Rose Finch. That carry gets stopped at the 17-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. You know they have to go for it at this point, Ramos. But they might kick it.
Yeah, actually, T-Roy, I will kick it too. The reason why is, well, they have the offense on the field now. Because you're down 18 points, so you still need a field goal to bring it down to a 2-score game either way. Let's see if they go for it, though.
Whatever they have to do it fast because time is ticking away with 5 minutes, 50 seconds left in this game. Pickler still taking his time. Clock is ticking. He might try to draw him off sides, and that's going to be a wasted timeout and bad clock management. A lot of time just burn off that clock, Ramos.
Yeah, sometimes that's a good decision to do if you have it's only like a 1-score game, or if you're leading, for example, just trying to get a cheap, free first down. But in a game like this, where you will really need those 2 or 3 timeouts at the end, I don't think it was a good decision. I would just put the kicker in there and kick the field goal.
And this will be a 34-yard field goal attempt by Matt Finnick, who was perfect last season. Still perfect so far. We'll see he will remain that way. Hopefully I did not give him the commentator's curse. We're about to find out now. Kick is underway, and it's good. They will cut into the deficit. It's 42-27. The Legion still on top.
Now, I would not be surprised, T-Roy, if they actually onside kick. I don't know if it's the decision I would do. I'm just saying I would not be surprised if they try to onside kick, try to get the ball again.
I mean, at this point in the game, I would onside kick it too. They're trailing by a lot. We'll see what they will do on this kick. Look, yeah, it looks like they are going to kick it deep. They're going to rely on their defense to make a play. And Finnick will boot it deep to Andy Hamilton. He takes it inside the 5, gets to the 20, cuts back inside, gets stopped at the 25-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 for the Legion. And as you said earlier, Ramos, we still have 2 more games left in the first day of week 1 at 9 o'clock. It's Florida versus Lone Star on LSN. And then at 9:20, Carolina takes on Las Vegas on SFL Twitch. So please stay tuned for more SFL action to end day 1, while Robert Redford gets a carry for a 4-yard gain before he gets tackled at the 29.
And here, there's really no excuse to give the ball to anybody else but Robert Redford, T-Roy. They need to feed him the ball, and they need to keep the clock running. As Queen City, man, they came down from 14-0, and they are going to win the game 17-14 in Buffalo, New York.
Queen City is definitely one of the tougher teams to beat at home. They just proved it right there. But right now, Vancouver's going for the jugular again. Pass is caught by Kendra Hall before she trucks some poor defender, some poor Revolution player on their own sideline. At insult to injury, Ramos.
Yeah, that's a big pants throw right there by Tom Pepper. Throwing the ball to the sideline deep to the far sideline. And, that could have been intercepted. And again, it's one of those plays where if it gets intercepted, that could be a pick 6. But it worked that time. Look for another stretch play. It's going to be to Robert Redford to the edge here, T-Roy.
He's the lone setback, and he will get that carry. He does not break the first tackle. He gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. And Ramos, when these 2 teams last met, Pepper was picked off 6 times in the loss. They almost won. It was 42-34 in the quarterfinals. In today's game, he has thrown 4 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, a QB rating of 114.2. What a huge turnaround by Tom Pepper in this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he has offset eye. He's doing a great job melting this clock away before he snaps the ball. Referee gets to carry up the gut. And what a run. He carries a couple of Louisiana defenders to their own 41-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Legion.
Man, that's a run that sucks the life out of a defense. That goes straight up the middle. I mean, there's no fancy tricks right there. There's no stretch, no toss, nobody pulling. There's just a straight run up the middle, and that's going to be about 2 more minutes off the clock, all the way down to the 2-minute warning for the Vancouver Legion.
And Robert Redford, he's 5'10", only 200 pounds. He's running like he's 240 pounds carrying defenders. And he gets to the 24-yard line before he gets stuffed by Tank Bennett. And we have the final. Queen City comes back from behind to defeat Fort Worth 17-14. And we like to welcome everyone who was watching that game to British Columbia, Canada, where right now the Vancouver Legion is up 42-27. A game that started with a pick 6 by Ashley Rose Finch, and the Legion just held on to the lead since then, scoring 42 points. They're looking for more. They're going to give it to the referee again, who bounces outside, and that will cost them 3 yards. Tackle at the 38-yard line. It's now 3rd down and 7. This is T-Roy Games with Ramos Lynn. Ramos, very important 3rd down for the Revolution here.
Yeah, and again, for Vancouver, you need to run the ball. I mean, even though it's a yes, you want to get the first down and just try to finish this game, but you don't want to make a bad mistake that you could regret. So if you're Tom Pepper and company, you will run. But man, they go for wide receivers. Look for another play action and try to kill this game, T. Roy.
Tom Pepper currently has 4 touchdowns. He may be looking for a 5th one. Pump fakes. Now he's going to pass to the middle, and it's caught for another first down by Brett Killian. And those who may have missed what Evan Arthur said, he's going to basically put zeros on Brett Killian's stat sheet. He's over 100 yards. Yeah, he already has 1 touchdown where he beat Evan Arthur. And it's been Vancouver who's been fired up. Maybe Evan Arthur had a part of that with that tweet before today's game.
Yeah, and that wasn't on Evan Arthur, but still, Brett Killian has been just destroying the back end of the Louisiana secondary with very big plays.
We have reached the 2-minute warning. Vancouver firmly have this game underhand. They're up 42-27, about to earn their 33rd win at home. You're watching the Simulation Football League on Twitch and for the fans. And welcome again to those who are watching Queen City and Fort Worth, where Queen City came back from behind, won 17-14. You're watching a huge win by Vancouver. They're up 42-27. This is T-Roy Games with Ramos Lynn. And Ramos, this game was dominated starting with Ashley Rose Fitch. Pick 6, a 98-yard pick 6 at the beginning of the first quarter, and the Legion just been dominating ever since.
Yeah, it's been a game where Vancouver started up very hot, 21-0. Then Louisiana just pull a little bit close, 21-7. But then Vancouver has just been pulling away every time Louisiana has tried to come back, and they have had a very healthy lead throughout the whole game.
Yes, sir. And we welcome those who are watching Queen City and Fort Worth, where Queen City won 17-14, came back from behind, got the victory, go to 1-0. You're watching Vancouver with the lead over Louisiana, 42-27. Pass is caught by Brett Killian for just short of the first down, but this game was dominated with Ashley Rose Finch with a pick 6 to start the game. And then Brett Killian beating Evan Arthur with a huge touchdown reception, and then the momentum has been on the Legion side ever since. We got Ramos Lynn. This is T-Roy Games, and we got a field goal attempt. They're going to add on to their lead here with 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. And the the field goal attempt is good. It's now 45-27.
Yeah, and that makes Vancouver, they were already, but that makes Vancouver as a team with the most points so far in week 1, T-Roy. Atlanta put 41 on Tulsa earlier today, and Vancouver now with 45 points on a very respected Louisiana Revolution defense. A pretty big statement here for the home team in Canada.
On their first game back without Rich Pratchett, and they definitely did a great job honoring him today, retiring his jersey and putting on a tremendous performance. 45 points right now. B.E. Robo with another great return. He's been doing an awesome job returning kicks for Revolution. Just the points hasn't been on their side.
Yeah, it really hasn't, and there's a lot of things to fix for Louisiana coming into 2. They need to make sure they can stop the deep pass. Vancouver threw the ball deep as they wanted to, as Tom Pepper is very close from 400 yards passing on only 27 attempts. So, he's been able to throw the ball deep all day.
And that's a swing pass to Brock Terringen for a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 with 1:37 left in this game.
It's good to stop the clock, but you really need to get chunk plays and you need to score right now, basically, to even have a remote chance from coming back into this game. They go with 3 wide receivers this time.
With offset eye towards the right. Pickler will drop back to pass. Throws over the middle. It's caught for a first down. And they're going to go hurry up now. Pass is caught by the fullback, Terrigen again. He needs to hurry up, get back in the line. Line up. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 44 Vancouver. Pass is spiral to the middle. It's caught for another first down. Pass is caught by Garrison Blue. No, sorry, that was B.E. Robo. I'll take that back, number 88. They're just 7 yards away from the red zone. 1 minute and 9 seconds left in this game. 1st and 10. And Pickler will throw over the middle again. Has a receiver, and it was knocked down by the one who got this party started, Ashley Rose Finch.
Yeah, and Vancouver put their backups in, actually, T-Roy, so we are not going to see any more action, it seems, from guys like Mike Coverson, who had a phenomenal gain here, had 3 sacks. And but Vancouver only has to play basically prevent defense from here on out.
2nd and 10. Pickler throw over the middle. It's caught for the first down. Was put F in the chat for Ref 43 who got knocked down during that play. But still, 1st and 10. They're inside the red zone, and Pickler will spike the ball with 49 seconds left.
Yeah, but the previous play is totally fine. As you saw, it was basically the whole defense, dropping back and stopping the sidelines, allowing everything short over the middle because that continues, keeps the clock moving, and Louisiana has no timeouts.
2nd and 10 at the 16. The Revolution's playing for pride as they're getting ready for the next game. They want to go in the next game with momentum. That's a nice one-handed swaglicious catch by Earl, who had a great day today. Over 150 yards receiving. No touchdowns, however. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, he was able to get a ton of short yardage, easy yardage here on the Vancouver defense. With, again, as you can see, 15 catches, 158 yards, so about 10 yards a catch. But unable to get into the end zone. Let's see if he can get to the end zone on this play.
2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. That's Robo. And it'll be a pass to the middle. It's caught at the 1. He does not get in the end zone. That's swing screw. 1st and goal. They got to hurry up. There's Pickler taking his time. And they will spike the ball with 31 seconds left.
Man, Pickler was nowhere to be seen. I think he maybe thought that was a touchdown and he was already running the sideline or something, because he was nowhere to be found, and he finally realized it was 1st and goal and had to spike the ball. Now, in this situation, T-Roy, 2nd and goal from the 1, you can run the ball here and try to punch it in. It really doesn't matter. So if you throw, I think it's more risk than worth.
But we got offset eye. We could have a run. And Ramos is right. Streeter goes up the gut and gets his touchdown. Rough day for him, but he gets 6 on the board.
Yeah, pretty tough day for him, for Reggie Streeter. If you're just joining us from the Queen City game, Reggie Streeter, less than 80 yards, actually around 70 yards rushing in the whole game, and only 6 yards on the air. So pretty tough day, only averaging about 3 yards per touch. Last season, he was averaging a little bit over than 6 yards per touch. But he gets into the end zone for the first time on season 16, and good job for him.
That'll be Streeter's 86th career touchdown, all-purpose. He has 74 rushing. The extra point is good, and he has 12 receiving. And the Revolution is now trailing 45-34 with 29 seconds left. That drive was a 10-play, 63-yard drive with a 1-yard touchdown run. And it looks like Louisiana is going to go for an onside kick. They're trailing by 11. Strange things has happened in the SFL. We'll see. If they get this, they will not get this, and that should be game because they do not have timeouts left. And Vancouver, with that recovery, will move to 1-0 this season on a very impressive victory over the Louisiana Revolution. That will be their 30th third win of their franchise. They have a win percentage of 73% entering today's game all time. And this was a dominating performance, Ramos.
Yeah, really, the scoreboard doesn't reflect how Vancouver had a masterful game plan. Honestly, they shut down Reggie Streeter, and for the most part, they were able to shut down the deep passing game of the Louisiana Revolution. So, Vancouver dominating from front to back. Good job for him, and impressive win.
And that's a final. In the Revolution, uh, had a interesting tweet by Mr. Evan Arthur, and that had fired up the Vancouver Legion. They get the W's 45-34. And Ramos, even though the stat line doesn't suggest it, those turnovers actually hurt the Revolution more than it hurt the Legion.
Yeah, it did because of the situations where it happened. You said earlier 6 on when the game was 7-0. The Louisiana Revolution were moving the ball, trying to tie the game at 7, and all the way for 6. She went. So the game at that point was 14-0, and from there Vancouver just dominated. We talked about the interceptions. I said about over under of 7, and we actually had 7 interceptions on the nose, and also a fumble by the running back Robert Redford. So all in all, I think Vancouver dominated on both sides on the offensive and defensive line, and I think that was a big difference in the game.
And this is Kendra Hall's second touchdown in a Vancouver Legion uniform. Just basically caught the defenders sleeping there. And I'm just very impressed with the Legion. Their offense is impressive. And Robert Redford, this run right here, basically put the game away. A BDG Hollywood style run for 6 here. And he's going to be a Hall of Famer himself, Mr. Robert Redford, number 28.
Yeah, he will. I mean, you saw on the field a few players that are bound to be in the Hall. Red Killian is one of. You have Robert Redford also is one of them. Reggie Streeter. So you have very good talent on the football field tonight, and Vancouver just with a brilliant game plan.
And I was very late on this, but let's congrats Tom Pepper. He has thrown for over 25,000 yards passing in his career earlier in this game. Congrats to him on achieving that mark. That's a very impressive mark, and he may be entering a Hall of Fame himself. What a performance today. Only 3 interceptions in comparison to the last time they played, which he basically had 6. So he definitely turned it around in this game. That was the difference for the
For
Legion.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. They jumped into a very, very high lead early, and they just did not surrender it.
And the player of the game is Tom Pepper. 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns with a QBR of 116.7 in the dominating win over the Revolution. Louisiana wins it. Sorry, Vancouver wins it. For Ramos Lynn, this is T-Roy Gaines. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League. We'll send it back to the SFL studios for post-game analysis and what coming up next. Thank you for tuning in. Take care.
Thank you.
Thanks, T-Roy. Coming up next, Carolina and Vegas here on the SFL Twitch channel on the SFL on LSN, FTF Facebook, and FTF Twitter. We'll have Florida and Lone Star coming up. That's all coming up next in the nightcap of the Simulation Football League, and we'll see you there shortly.